Mac Brown is the holder. Logan from 26. And Ole Miss able to cap its opening drive. They'll call this a 25-yard attempt. And he punches it through. Play of the drive for the Rebels. Corral pulls it back. Lob. Touchdown, just as you described. You are back on. Casey Kelly with the touchdown catch for the Rebels. Connor again. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They do would be thought of as non-traditional, maybe 10 years ago. Play action. Corral fires. That is caught in the end zone for an Ole Miss touchdown. Threading the needle to Ontario Drummond.
And goal. Corral straight ahead, takes on the hit, and gets a push for his 7th rushing touchdown of the season. And that leads the SEC.
Showed me what kind of competitor he was and how bad he wants it.
He wants this, and he's got it wide open to Drummond. Ontario Drummond. Lock it up. Rebels. 67-yard touchdown. And he's looking for another one and diving ahead to get it. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the day, 8th of the season, and the first lead of the game for Ole Miss. Really good contact and drives it home. Snoop Connor, he's breaking free. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And this is Connor, same formation, and he does it again. He went for 51 yards earlier. He goes for 34-yard touchdown here. That stack formation, that lead block, and that big glory for Kiffin. And Connor, what do you do for an encore? That. 3rd touchdown in this 2nd half. Made a 50-yarder in this game. Corral, wide open and into the hands of Sanders. What a show!
He scored on it earlier.
KJ chased. The Rebels hold on. Is there a flag down? There is. They are all over the field. We've got players everywhere. We got fireworks into the sky, and there's a flag down. They are setting off fireworks. And it's all good. Keep partying, Oxford. What a game.
So, great start throwing the ball for Corral. Corral looking to his left. Fires! Touchdown! Drummond on the slant. Wow, it's wide open. What a drive. What a drive. 92 yards. The ball, actually did knock it. Bo Nix just dropped the ball. And Michael Clemens scooped that up and ran in. So the field goal by Costa makes it 13-0. Possession tonight, they got out of the one and haven't gotten a touchdown. Now trying to avoid his safety is Spiller, and he couldn't get out. Couldn't get out of the end zone, and Ole Miss's defense continues to play inspired, superb football.
Sam Williams forces Spiller to kind of jump cut out and right into the arms of them.
They're pinning their ears and they're getting upfield.
Hunter just bolts straight up the middle. That solved the red zone woes. And the Rebels cash in the pick and stretch the lead with 6.5 to play. Two plays to get the 10 yards, you'd think. Here comes pressure. Calzada steps up and delivers a throw. It's picked off. Picked off by Finley. A.J. Finley down the sidelines. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Pick six. Should put this away. What a defensive performance. Need to here. Keep the football. Calzada backpedaling, and he'll go down. Tavius Robinson, a backup tackle, punctuates this defensive performance with a sack.
They marked it at the 4-yard line. Zach Evans, touchdown, Rebels. 3 last year for USC after Keaton Slovis got hurt. Right through the middle, Quentin Judkins. Touchdown, Ole Miss. 48 yards for the true freshman. They bring some pressure. Levis back toward the end zone, gets it off. Tavius Robinson, the hit. Incomplete for now, but here comes the flag. They're going to have intentional grounding in the end zone, and that's going to be a safety, I believe.
I'm actually surprised that they didn't run the football here. 3rd and long. Ole Miss brought pressure. We talked about the aggressive nature. They get to him. He tries to unload it. Intentional grounding in the end zone. 2 points for Ole Miss, and they'll get the ball.
Really not a factor. He got plenty of leg on it, and it is good. It's like a good thing for a kicker. And Ole Miss goes back on top. Down here. Levis. Batted out of the air. It's a free ball. Jared Ivey knocked it out for Ole Miss. And Tavius Robinson has recovered. The hit that Levis took when he fumbled on the previous possession would certainly look like targeting. They don't care about that here in Oxford. The lane train continues along.
Charlie Weiss Jr., the OC, attacking the secondary of Tulane early.
Dart again. On target, broken tackle. Harris with his 5th touchdown in just over 1 game. And Ole Miss strikes less than a minute. Field goal try from Caden Davis. The kick is good, and so Ole Miss is back within 7 by the game. Give to Judkins inside the 5 and dives into the end zone for the Ole Miss touchdown. Their point after away from the field. 28-yard try from Caden Davis to give Ole Miss the lead, and the kick is good. And the Rebels have the advantage for the first time since early touchdown, so they're going to try to pick it up on 4th and 4. Pressure in Dart's face, gets away, falls downfield, caught at the 5 by Trigg, into the end zone for the touchdown. Jackson Dart with a tremendous play to elude pressure, throw it downfield for a big score. A chance at a block or a miss and give Tulane good field position. Drills it. Wow. 56-yarder to put this one away. Caden Davis showing off the leg. Lined up, so it took a little bit of extra time. Horton in trouble. Gets drilled. Ball pops out. It was knocked away. It's a live ball. It's picked up by Jared Ivey. Inside the 10. Big bang run. Touchdown. Exclamation point. Ole Miss. Game at quarterback. I'm just going to hand it off here to Matt Jones, and that'll do it. Ole Miss with a big road win against 24th ranked Tulane, 37-20.
Out this for a tone setter, going for it on 4th and goal. Dart, wild throw to the end zone, wide open, Judkins for an Ole Miss touchdown. Third down and 8. trying to run for it. Breaking tackles. The ball is out. He gets popped. He lost the football. Dejon Anthony with a big open field hit, and Ole Miss has to take
plays that certainly don't want to give up any points.
Ulysses Bentley breaks a tackle. He's off to the races. Looking for the end zone. He finds Painter. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Over the middle again, in stride, behind the defense, Jordan Watkins. Painter, touchdown, 63 yards.
Into the end zone, but if they get inside the 5, certainly they're going to go for it.
Wide open, Dayton Way. As easy a touchdown as Ole Miss could have. The blown coverage for LSU costs them another 6.
First and 20.
27-yard field goal attempt is through for Caden Davis. Game. That's got plenty of distance. And it's good. Right down the middle. Judkins at the 10. Judkins at the 5. Powers his way to the goal line. Is he across? Yes! That's an Ole Miss touchdown. For 2. Quarterback sneak. Jackson Dart gets the push. Flags down. He's in for a touchdown. I think LSU again had too many men on the field trying to scramble guys off and on, substituting without Ole Miss substituting.
Illegal substitution on the defense. That penalty is declined. Results of the play, touchdown.
They'll probably be thinking about using their timeouts. Harris makes a man miss. Painter, touchdown. Instead, it's Judkins. Reaches the ball out. Did he break the play? He's in. The 2-point conversion successful.
They're in a situation with 5 seconds left. Game on the line.
Here it is. Daniels. Under pressure. Buying time. Looking end zone. He's going to fire one into traffic. Tipped incomplete. Counting the intended receiver. And Ole Miss celebrates an amazing win.
Comes Caden Davis from 36 yards out, and he knocks the game at 3 apiece.
One-on-one ball, receivers in college football.
Underneath, touchdown, Prescorn.
They have to hit the quarterback to help out these young corners.
Blitz coming off the edge, Prescorn again.
He'll have a long career in the NFL.
Dart fires, wide open, Prescorn, touchdown, Rebels. Plenty of room from 52 and a bit. Harris into the boundary. They come over the middle. Touchdown, Rebels. Looking back the opposite way. Room service. Prescorn again. Easily. It's going to be a quarterback keep. Maybe not. Touchdown. It was a good thought, but the result was the desired one anyway. Jackson Dart. And put a bow on this for the Rebels. That'll do it.
Be there from Simmons, and now expect the run game, and they need to run it outside the tackles.
And how impressive, too, as they give it to Bentley up the middle and into the end zone. It's a transfer from Texas A&M in his second year here. It's good, and Ole Miss leads for the first time today, 10-7. High snap. And the kick still good. Already connected from 43 with plenty of room to spare. Plenty of leg into that one. Look out in Tupelo.
Few weeks, I'd be looking at big number 8 there against the safety.
They need the 4-yard line. It's 3rd down and 6. Dart. Wells. Touchdown, Juice Wells. It's good. Very little doubt about the outcome. This would definitely seal it. They get a 3-score game, and Davis. Glad McConkey was going to be open. He doesn't have that same belief and trust in these other guys. They have a lot of good players, but they don't have those kind of guys that you can depend on in those situations.
And that'll be something to watch, because the expectation of Georgia is to be in the mix for a national championship. And right now, the way this team is playing,
they're storming the field. The game's not over. The referee, Jeff Heeser, telling the fans to get off. This is one of the great offenses in college football, now coupled with a great defense. And they're still alive with an eye toward the college football playoff. Lane Kiffin has his biggest win. Ole Miss has its first home win against an AP top 2 team ever. 10 out of 11. And his only miss was from 51 to Kentucky when he hit the left upright. Catches the ball. Lacey, touchdown! 15 yards and Ole Miss has the lead. Logan Diggs, the running back. He chipped Perkins, touchdown! Caden Lee.
Pass, probably going to adjust to a run here.
Logan Diggs, the running back, straight ahead, touchdown! The former LSU Tiger with a huge score against his former mates. On 4th and 3, it's right, and he's wide open. He should just go down in bounds, and he does. Great call, Greg, and great call by Lane Kiffin and Charlie Weiss Jr. 20 yards to put the game away.
Playing up to his potential. If they do, they're still remarkably dangerous, but a lot to clean up on the offensive side.
Lane Kiffin and Brian Kelly know each other well. They faced each other 4 times in this rivalry. They went head-to-head 3 times when Kiffin was at USC and Kelly was at Notre Dame. Out of 14 in his first year with the Rebels. And that would have been good from 60. Breaking free is Lacey. Touchdown. 28 yards.
As lined up. Beyond that, not much.
Blaylock in trouble. Taken down to the end zone. A safety. Prince Will Umanmielen for the beleaguered Ole Miss defense. A huge play. I think they got a little too creative and tricky for their own good there. Here's Carnero from 22. That's a gimme for him, and it's 15-10. Looks like it's going to be a direct snap to Lacey. It is, and it's a walk-in touchdown. Lane Kiffin a little happier with the way that drive ended. Short the snapper. Oscar Bird the holder. Boy, these kickers are so in the pistol now. We haven't seen much of that today. Play fake to Lacey. Chambliss throws wide open. Touchdown. Trace Bruckler. Not only does he make all of them, they're almost all straight down the heart. That was just a little left of center. So it's an 8-point game. Oklahoma needs a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Mateer steps into the throw. That's not going to reach the end zone, and it's batted down. by Wyatt Williams on the last play of the game. Gushigan and his former teammate Mateer congratulate each other. Ole Miss has its first win on the road against a ranked conference opponent under Lane Kiffin.